Hello. It's actually Wednesday. Normally I record these on Tuesday, so I'm a day late, but I have a good reason, okay? But more importantly, Wednesday is Chick-fil-A day. Best day in this household, let me tell you. One, because I don't have to cook. Two, because I have an unhealthy obsession with Chick-fil-A all of a sudden, as a grown adult who grew up in New England where they didn't have one anywhere near us. But it's fine. Disregard my rant from earlier. I'm here. Hello. Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, nice to meet ya. Today is our last Halloween look of the year. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But we're gonna have fun. Today is going to be our gory look. And that is gonna be a fun time, right? So today we will be working with liquid latex. I have our scab blood here, which is old and probably shouldn't be used anymore, but it'll be fine. We'll still put it on our face, no big deal. And a little bit of paint, but mainly just like normal makeup other than that. Let me show you a little inspo image. So I saw this, right? Little Red Riding Hood, so cute. I love the gory like gash marks down the face, and that's what we're gonna recreate, but we need a base. She has like a painted tie around her neck. I don't have anything that I can immediately go grab to make like a fake hood. If I do, I'll use it. If not, I kind of just plan on wearing a red wig at the end. Also because my hair is a mess. And I had freshly washed my hair yesterday, but then this is where the good excuse comes in as to why I'm filming this on a Wednesday, not a Tuesday. My child plays soccer and I was the coach for the season, and we had a championship game. We didn't win. We came in second, but I was just yelling for like an hour straight. Okay, so it's not my fault that I didn't have the voice to also record this last night, okay? I also didn't have the mental energy. I was tired in more ways than one, you know? What we're gonna start off with today, we gotta do a base, like a whole foundation base, like real makeup, crazy. We're gonna do the base, we're gonna do the cotton latex. Oh, and I forgot to mention I'm using cotton with the latex. Anyways, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you haven't already, comment down below what your favorite look was this year. And if you've seen any of my other beginner special effects looks in the past, tell me which one was your favorite so far, because this one's gonna be fun. But last year's burn look was nice, you know what I mean? And the year before that was like the gory mouth. I don't know. I've nailed it, if I do say so myself. Anyways, BRB. I'll see you in a jiffy. So we started off with MAC Fix Plus as a little spray base, just to give me a little bit of hydration because my skin needs it. For primers, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion as well as the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. For actual foundation, we will be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, which is the best foundation I've ever used in my entire life. And then for concealer, I have a brand new product that I just purchased. So I will show you me actually using this, but this is the Tower 28. What's the name of it? Serum Concealer in shade K-Town. I believe it's number 7. Exciting. So we're gonna be using this on our face as well as all these other products I just mentioned, and then we'll do like contour, blush, all that. But let me do my little primer situation and my foundation. We'll come back, we'll do the concealer together because it's new and fun. I must tell you, Critical Role is very interesting right now, and I do have to keep pausing it so I can talk to you. So a little bit of thank yous would be nice, but it's fine. So let me talk to you about this Tower 28 concealer. Now, I went to Sephora last weekend and I was like, oh, I just need to get my face washed because the last 3 looks that I've done, all the painting, I have washed off with baby soap because I ran out of face wash. What kind of timing is that? But I did, I ran out of face wash. I was like, I'll go get my face wash. I did, but I also bought this. If you don't know, I have eczema prone skin on my face. Not just like down here on all my arms and my elbows and my finger puppets, on my face. And there is nearly 0 makeup products that actually are approved by the National Eczema Association. However, Tower 28 is a brand where all of their base products, I don't know, I just almost hit myself in the face. I don't know if this is approved. It doesn't have a seal of approval on it, but I also don't have the original packaging. This is their cream blush, but like their spray primer thing, their tinted serum foundation, or it's tinted foundation or tinted cream or whatever it is, and now this concealer are all approved by the National Eczema Association, which means it is proven with really strict rules that it does not cause eczema or irritate skin. So I want to try it. So I already did my base. Obviously I did do my brows with the technique that I saw on TikTok. I don't think I waited long enough for the brow glue to dry, but I think I fixed it because it looks fine. And then I took my Smashbox X Becca Cosmetics under eye corrector and put that on already as well. But let's do some of this. Mind you, I got a color that matches my skin more than a color that's really brightening, because I haven't really been doing a crazy bright under eye recently. Mainly because when I put makeup on, I tend to do that technique where I just take the doe foot and I put all the concealer on the back of my hand. I use this particular fluffy blending brush. It's the SFX J-Kiss J3 brush. Dab it on the concealer and just kind of buff it into my skin for like the most minimal makeup of all time. But I wanted something a little bit more skin tone for that reason. I do like to let it sit for a second so I can see how much pigment we can get out of it, but I also don't know the dry time on this. It still feels pretty wet, but I don't want to make it wait too long and end up making it not blendable. So I'm going to start to take my little sponge and do some tapping motions under my eyes and kind of work the concealer around. So here's one eye with concealer, one eye without. I think you can see that there's a decent amount of coverage. My freckles are all still poking through, so I don't think that it's a full coverage by any means, but it's definitely like a pretty good coverage concealer. I'd say it's medium, which is what I go for anyways. Like my foundation is only really a medium. On the back it says, yeah, coverage medium of this. And I would agree. You can still see every single one of my freckles in here. But I think what you can see pretty dramatically is the difference between like the hollow of my eye and like that kind of bluey tone that you get under there just from me not sleeping properly, versus this side where it's a little bit more my skin tone, right? So that's pretty exciting. I do like that. Now I'm gonna do the other side real quick. All right, now this video is turning into a concealer review, which I don't want. So let's do this super fast and then I'll do the rest of my face and we'll come back and do some more in-depth stuff. But I've been sitting here for a few minutes. I am creasing right here from my foundation, but that's very common for me. My smile lines like to collect makeup very heavily, but I've been sitting, oh, and my forehead lines. You probably can't see them as much as I can this close, but I can. But I'm sitting here and I was just doing this eye, blending it out. Obviously you saw me blend this one and then do the concealer up here. I just did concealer over here. My under eye hasn't creased yet. And that's a shock. And I'm gonna do the rest of the base off camera. So I'm gonna go off, I'm going to set my eye. I'm going to do, I have my Patrick Ta Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo for my face. Ignore all the reflections. I have my Tower 28 cream bronzer plus my e.l.f. primer infused blush. And then I have a multitude of palettes and I will show you what colors I end up choosing when I come back because I don't know yet. So when I come back, I'll be looking gorgeous, okay? If you hear my dog chewing a bone in the background, no you don't, okay? He's happy. And you need to let him be that way, okay? Oh, I had to do full makeup. But I didn't want to put this on yet because I can't imagine wearing a red lip this entire time and then having to make sure that it still looked good at the end. So I want to do this at the end. Because I realized I never did my TikToks. So at least now my TikToks get to have me in full makeup and then gash marks down my face. You know what I mean? Like at least I get to kind of make it work that way, you know? But look at how stunning I look. I know. I know. It's crazy. I have latex, cotton balls, disposable cosmetic wedges, and a palette knife. And these are all the things you need in order to create these giant gashes down your face like I'm about to. And this is gonna take a long time, okay? So let's all bear with each other, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my liquid latex and start creating just like giant gashes. And I'm gonna work from the outside in. That way the last one, being the one like kind of across my nose, is the one that is going to provide me with the least amount of blocking my face action, you know what I mean? I just realized I probably should outline where I want them to go. So let me grab my white eyeliner real quick. So I do want one to go down across my face. So I'm just gonna kind of absolutely ruin my face makeup that I just did and worked so hard on. Just to show myself where these are all gonna go. We're gonna do one super long one here. I'm not gonna put latex on my eye, like anything, maybe like to the top of my eyebrow. The rest I'll just paint because I don't wanna hurt myself. Now that I have those moderately marked out, I have the tip of my cosmetic sponge with some latex, and I'm just going to place a whole heaping bit of latex, which is gonna be a pain later when I go to remove it, let me tell you, where I want this cut to go. If I rip my eyebrows off, we won't talk about it, okay? So when I take my little cotton balls, I'm going to be fully kind of like unwrapping them and stringing them out so that they're really little, like threaded little bits like this. I'm going to take this little bit of cotton that I have now. I'm going to put it on this latex on like the one side, right? Got that bit on. So now that that side's on, I'm going to take my cosmetic wedge and I'm going to put latex over top of all the cotton. This part is also very challenging because the cotton doesn't necessarily want to stay. So I'm just gonna do my best. And then I'll take a palette knife and I will be like smoothing out the edges. Mind you, this is like the first time I've done this in 2 years because last year I didn't use cotton and latex. I used coffee grounds and latex. So this is going to be a bit messy, a bit chaotic, and we just need to like, you know, work together here a little bit. Trust the process a little bit. Now I'm gonna take my little spatula and I'm going to be trying to, my gosh, I have cotton stuck to me. I'm gonna be trying to smooth out the edges a little bit. And I also need to be taking the edge and kind of pushing it up on the inside so that I can even kind of create that like cut look, right? Oof. It's already kind of trying to dry on me a little bit. Luckily, this first cut will be so far away from your face during the process of me like actually finishing this that it won't even matter because you won't be able to tell that it's the worst one. You know, that's the beauty of it. All right, before I put more cotton or latex on, just to kind of finish off the cut, I am going to get some more of my cotton out. That way I'm more prepared this time. I think it's important to remember that I am very much a beginner at SFX. I am not very well versed in this, nor do I do this often. So we gotta give Caitlin some grace here, okay? She's not gonna be perfect. I know, hard to believe, right? Because she is perfect. I know, thank you for telling me. But, you know, we have to be gentle with ourselves. I do this once a year. So it's okay if it's not like professional grade SFX, you know? Just, I gotta be gentle with myself. Oh no. Well, shit. I have made a grave error. I think part of my sponge is now on my face. It's fine, everything's fine. So this is where we're at with the first one. I'm gonna do the next section above my eyebrow. And hopefully as we go, this will just get easier, but there's really no guarantee that it will get better, you know? So just bear with me, you know, I'm trying. That's why it's a beginner tutorial, because I don't know what I'm doing either, you know? That was already way better, placing that. So now let's just get a crap ton of latex and get it on there without getting it in my eyes. Hee hee. Okay. We're just gonna try to smooth it out on this side. And then create our gash. See, that one already looks way better. This one's really janky. Okay, but it was the first one, so you can't blame me. This one already looks way better. I'm gonna go finish this lower one and then this one and let them dry, because I can't do anything until they are fully dry. Then I have to powder them like I do a cream paint, right? So I'll take my powder brush, which is not clean, and my RCMA no color powder, and I will powder them, and then we will start working on the painting, like the foundation, like that kind of process, right? To make them look more realistic, get them to match my skin tone a little bit, and then also adding the blood and the red and all that, okay? So I'll be back with 2 more cuts down my face and powdered, and we'll start painting, okay? Wish me luck. Hello there. I have gashes on my face now. But I am opening up my Mayron paint palette. We're gonna be dipping into our red shade here, the darker of the 2 red shades, because, you know, gory, bloody, messy nonsense. So we're just gonna take our little red paint and we're gonna go into our little gashes and just paint it. The actual like color correcting of this is gonna more so be an issue once the red is done and we start color correcting the cotton and latex to match. Sorry, I'm trying to paint through to my eye as well. It's very challenging. Color correcting cotton and latex, because it dries kind of yellow, can be rather difficult, but I'm not, you know, we'll do our best. There's a pretty well-known trick of essentially just coloring it to look more like bruised or pink and like irritated. And just giving yourself a more irritated skin look to kind of blend it in a little bit as well. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another brush with a ton of water and put it on this like light brown. And I'm going to thin it out so much that it's not super opaque. And I am going to just simply like dab it over this and then kind of blend it out with my finger a little bit. Needs even more water, honestly, because I just need to color correct the latex so that then I can kind of make it the right tone. And then just dab over. And then I'll add like a pinky tone or something to kind of get like the irritation going after. This is just kind of to start, to make it look a little bit more like my skin tone. As you're going, like, just trust the process. It's not going to look perfect for a while or ever. If we're being perfectly honest with ourselves, it's never gonna look perfect. But it's more about the illusion. Okay, I feel like you have the gist of what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to blend in the latex and the cotton in with my skin. I am going to go and finish this off camera some, because this is gonna take a while, and like I said, my battery is going to die. So anyways, off I go. BRB. Honestly, I will forever question how my dog doesn't freak out when I do these crazy makeup things, when I have like shit all over my face, when I've painted myself to look like a new person. How does he not freak out every time? I must obviously smell like myself, but still. I'm going to take some brown paint. Who am I? Brown shadow. Like a warm brown red shadow, I guess. And I'm going to just like, right on the edges here, where we're kind of touching the red, we're just gonna deepen it up just a hair. On my lid, I am going to also add this little line of like dark brown on the parts that don't even have the latex, just to maintain that same look. And hopefully also get a bit of like the illusion that the latex continues over my eyelid, but it obviously doesn't because I can't. I'm trying to do this while also being on camera and it's very hard. I'm gonna do the lips next because what I have found in the past working with scab blood is that it dries very fast and I don't want to lose the opportunity to get some good images for you guys with, or at least like the end of the video and images of the blood being more fresh. I am going to very quickly just wipe off this color that I have on and I'm going to put on my red lipstick. The red lipstick I use always is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in 01. It is the best red lipstick ever. I believe they are $14, and with the Sephora sale coming up, they always have extra sales on their own like Sephora products. So if you need like a good liquid lipstick, red lipstick, classic red, not gonna go anywhere. It's a nice like blue red too, so it makes your teeth look a little whiter. Nothing but positive things to say about it. So I'm gonna go on and do this. I'm also gonna paint on my eyebrow. I forgot to do that. And I need to do that so that it at least looks more even. And then we will put the blood on together and then be done, okay? Okay. Moment of truth. Are you ready? Because I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I drew on my eyebrow using my Lift and Snatch brow pens from NYX like I always do. But this is scab blood. It is not cute. It's real chunky. So today I learned that I can't do a giant close-up of scab blood, but what if I just zoom you in and then you can get a close-up on your own? It's gonna be really gross. Okay, this is as close as I can zoom you. Oh no, I only have a minute left. I'm gonna have to delete stuff off my thing again. Let's just, oh God, don't fall off. Let's just do this together, right? It's just so icky. Oof. Wow, gross. Hey. I told you the blood would save everything. So this is our finished special effects look using cotton balls, latex, scab blood, and some water activated paints. But you could also just do this with like eyeshadow. You could even put the red lipstick in the hole, the gap, the gash, instead of a red paint. You could also cover this up with just foundation. I mean, there's all sorts of things to do, but if you have some liquid latex, which you can get on Amazon, this is Mayron liquid latex. I believe I got it from the Mayron website, but nevertheless, you can just get it from anywhere. And then this is just a giant bag of cotton balls that I've been using for years. And then scab blood is also from Mayron. I believe I got these together. But yeah, this is my finished look. Ooh, what do you think? Should we do a montage of my blood? This is the last Halloween look of the year. That's crazy. Also, it's only 11:46. What do I do with all my free time now? Well, I have to finish TikToks and take pictures and then try to get all this off my face, which will be interesting. But for now, I mean, We got to do like a fun, classic, just like super chill makeup and then gash the fuck out of our skin, you know? I mean, can you really blame a girl? This is what Halloween's all about, you know? I would say if I were to rate all of my Halloween looks of the ones that I've done that I think are the coolest and or the most well done, the burn look last year was sick. That was using latex and instant coffee from the dollar store. The year before that was the mouth, which was so fun. I'd say this is my third favorite and I've only done 3. So, I mean, it's like fun, but I think I could have done better. And by that, I mean, if you get up close, this looks quite rough. But from here, like from here in that small little viewfinder, it looks great. And at the end of the day, if you're watching this on your phone, it looks as big as that viewfinder. So it probably looks great to you. And for that, I am so thankful. So thankful that you aren't watching it on like a giant ass monitor or say like a TV. Because if you are, you're probably seeing the mess. But you know what? It's all part of the fun. But yeah, so this was our last Halloween look of the year. We have now done, I did 3, 3, 4, 4. So that would be 14. That's my lucky number. This is my 14th Halloween look. So if you do want to see other videos of me doing some Halloween makeup, there will be 2 other gory special effects looks plus 11 other painting makeup looks, like face paint, including the 3 that I did this year. So there will be a playlist at the end of this video, or just go to my channel and you can go to the Halloween playlist. I know I mentioned this in the first video of the Halloween season, but I don't post on here super often because this takes up a lot of my time. A whole night of filming, a whole night of editing, all of that just is a lot for me. But I do focus, thank you. I do stream on Twitch 3 times a week, starting next week. This week I'm only doing 2 because of the fact that I've been doing this for the last month. I've only had 2 streams a week, but as of next week, I'm back to my regular schedule, which is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday from 8:30 p.m. till about 11 p.m. My Twitch channel will be linked down below, so if you want to hang out with us, that'd be great. You can come see me, not looking like this, but like a normal person. Those are all my updates. I can't wait to see you guys next year for Halloween. If you have any looks that you wish that I would do, feel free to leave them down below. I already have like a few ideas kind of ruminating in my brain. I don't even know if that's the right way to use that word, but it felt right. I want to do like a Bride of Frankenstein or a Frankenstein kind of look, because I saw somebody with that, with like the cracks and the stitching, and I think that'd be fun. Other than that, I don't really have that many that I'm like dying to do. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But on that note, I'm gonna go finish up what I gotta do today, including all the TikToks and all the things. Follow me on all my socials if you would like to, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, week, month, or year, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Happy Halloween, you spooky little witches. I can't even fully smile, because this is just, this is me smiling. I gotta go.